A very good afternoon to all of you out there on Facebook watching this live session with us. Welcome to yet another session of PB Quarren Live presents Brand Wash. I'm Kanishka Ramchandani, the editor of Professional Beauty, and I'm so glad that you could make it for this session. Please give a shout out to all your friends and peers from the industry because this is an unmissable session for you guys out there. Hair professionals who always face this question from their clients on how they can manage frizzy hair. Well, we have the answer for you to that question right in this session. I'm very happy to present to you my speaker for today. It's Doreen Soanes. Hi, Doreen.
Hi, Kanishka. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
Right. Doreen is with Hair BTX, and she is going to show us how to deal with frizzy hair, which is the need of the hour because monsoon is almost happening across the country, and frizzy hair is something that people have to deal with. So, Doreen, over to you. I will be in the background asking you questions and also taking up questions from the audience. So, all the viewers out there, I have a request for you. If you have any queries related to the product, or the whole problem of frizziness or any other hair care related concern, please leave your questions in the comment section below and we'll take them up on your behalf. Over to you, Doreen.
Hi guys, so this is Doreen and I work with Beauty Essentials Marketing Private Limited as one of the product trainers. We have been in the industry since 2007, and since 2007 we have been so glad that we have been able to get you products. With the changing times, our clients' requirements have also been, changing. And we at Beauty Essentials are really proud that we have been able to stay up to the mark and take care of the requirements. So today I'm presenting to you a product which is from the D-Fabulous family, and D-Fabulous family is something that we're all familiar with because we've already been using a lot of their products, like our favorite Reviver shampoo conditioner, our Amazon Pristine. We have already been using these products, right? So from the same D-Fabulous family, we are introducing you to Hair BTX. Hair BTX is a product which has a lot of natural ingredients. It is a product that has versatile use. So one of the common concern that comes with clients who we are suggesting pristine treatments to or keratin treatments to is that we don't want our hair to go very straight. We don't want our hair to go flat. I want my curls. I want to maintain the waviness in my hair. I want the character to be there in my hair, right? So with Hair BTX, you are able to deliver exactly that. You're able to take care of your client's hair wounds in the sense that there will be no complaints of dry hair, dehydrated hair, no frizz, but the curls and the gorgeous waves will still stay back. So that is with Hair BTX. The procedure is something that I will get into for you. But before that, let me talk a little about the ingredients. So when it comes to the ingredients, we have 5 unique ingredients. Of course, it is still in the keratin segment, but let me also assure you that it is not a hair relaxer and it is not your run-of-the-mill keratin service. So you will definitely feel a difference when you're using this product. Your clients will come back to get this service done. And the most important thing is that the ingredients in this are very, very different. So it is completely free of formaldehyde. So, that's a big win for this product because now clients are also very, conscious of the fact that they don't want to be sitting in a salon, with that kind of, burning sensation in their eyes and nose. So it's free from formaldehyde. The product is enriched with keratin amino acids, which is going to hydrate the hair, which is going to repair the hair, and it's also going to take care of hair breakage. Because hair breakage is obviously happening because the keratin has kind of, stripped off from the hair, the natural keratin has got washed out. So with our treatment, we are able to restore the keratin back into the hair. We are able to replenish the keratin back into your hair. And then we have jojoba seed oil. Jojoba seed oil is again very hydrating. It is also very rich in antioxidants. So our hair does not have to battle the pollution on its own. We have jojoba seed oil in the product. So it's going to help your hair. And then the other interesting ingredient, which makes sure that you do not have to compromise on the volume, is Zea maize starch. Zea starch has always been used, in products to give your hair fuller look as well as keep your hair hydrated. And then next we have avocado oil. Avocado oil is again a very beautiful ingredient to have in products because this oil is rich in oleic acid and because and it has monosaturated fat. So because of that, what happens? It is able to get absorbed into your skin and into your hair very easily. It does not create any greasiness or any kind of um, a deposit on your hair that does not feel right. So it's able to penetrate into your hair and hydrate it. And then we have alpha hydroxy acid, which is also commonly known as AHA. AHA is also something that has been used for centuries, because it is nothing but fruit acid. So although it sounds like alpha hydroxy acid, it is nothing but natural fruit acid, which we have been using even in our kitchens, right? So AHA is absolutely natural. It works very well, in our product. It helps to restore the moisture in your hair, and it also helps your hair's ability to hold on to the moisture. Now, the very same product, Hair BTX, is also used to treat hair loss. It's able to deal with dandruff, oily, greasy, and flaky scalp. So when you have this product, not just taking care of your hair, but also taking care of your scalp, you can reassure your clients that this is not going to cause any kind of unwanted, scalp conditions. So do you guys have any questions still here? I will move on to the next situation wherein we are talking about a hair consultation. So how do you know that this is the product that you're going to choose for your client? So the best way to choose a product for a client is obviously client consultation. You have to check your client's hair. You have to see what is it, that your client wants. What kind of hair has she walked into the salon with? So if she has extremely sensitized hair and hair that has got sensitized because of chemical damage, too much of color happening in the hair, too much of heat styling, if you feel that the hair is chemically sensitized, you will obviously, put her hair in that category of chemically sensitized hair. We also have to check if the hair is virgin hair because then the procedure for that would be different. If the hair is chemically treated, then we are following a slightly different procedure. So we will get into the details. The first step in client consultation is identifying what kind of hair your client has. So we can stop the video here that's playing. Okay. So when we're talking about client consultation, we must ask the client what is it that they are looking for? What is it that what is the end result that they desire? Most of the clients these days do not want hair that is going to be focal straight, and if they're doing some kind of styling, it doesn't stay in their hair just goes flat. So they are now preferring services that will just take off the frizziness, that will help them, to deal with the damage in the hair, to repair the damage in the hair. At the same time, keep the waves and the curls in the hair. So they want more natural looking hair without, compromising on the curls, without compromising on the waves, and of course, without having to say goodbye to that gorgeous volume, right? So this is specifically for those clients. Now, once we have done with the consultation and identified what kind of hair the client has come in with, if it is, virgin hair, we will be washing the hair with pure deep clean shampoo. Pure deep clean shampoo has to be used. We have to use it on virgin hair thrice, so that we are able to get rid of any kind of product in the hair. We are able to open the cuticles nicely and prepare the hair for the keratin treatment. Then the next category of chemically treated hair, in that category, we will be washing the hair once with pure deep clean shampoo and once with reviver shampoo. Because the hair is chemically treated, the cuticles are already open. So we do not have to use the pure deep clean shampoo thrice. Just using it once is enough. And second time, we use the reviver shampoo. Now, the model that I have used for this video, her hair was chemically sensitized. It was very pre-lightened. So I have washed her hair twice with reviver shampoo. And after I have washed her hair, I have towel dried her hair, and then I have, blast dried the hair, 100% blast dry. So you're just going to watch the video now, just for your reference. So I have washed her hair twice with Reviver shampoo. As I've mentioned earlier, the model had very sensitized hair. Her hair was pre-lightened. So after you have washed the hair, we get to the next step. The next step is wherein we have towel dried the hair, then we have blast dried the hair. When we blast dry the hair, we will not use any kind of paddle brush, nor will we try to make the hair straight. There are some people out there who actually feel that, blow drying the hair and making it absolutely straight before applying the product will give you straighter results. We do not have to do that at all. Okay. So you just have to finger dry the hair with the help of a dryer, and use the dryer on full heat and full blast. So now that we're done with the hair wash, we'll move to the next step, which is blast drying. So when we blast dry the hair, just make sure, guys, you do not take the help of any brush or anything, because like we've mentioned very clearly at the start of this video, that our clients anyways do not want very, very straight hair. They want hair to look fuller. They want their hair to look, more natural. So which is why we're not going to try and make the hair smoother before we apply the product. Okay. So after you have blast dried the hair, we divide the hair into 4 sections. Then we move to the next step, which is to make sure that we are going to protect the hair, and in order to avoid any kind of color fadage. So if you look at, I'm not sure if you're able to see the screen right now, but if you look at my model's hair, before the hair wash, her hair looks very different. And right now, when the hair is wet, you can see really how badly it needs the treatment. It is actually, it's in a very dry state. Her hair was very, very damaged. So after the towel dry, we'll stop the video here. We will move to the, we will come back to the video later. So after the towel drying, and I've mentioned already, we've blast dried the hair. Now, after blast drying the hair, we will divide the hair into 4 sections. And at this step, we have to include our favorite acai oil. Okay, so acai oil is something that we have used over here to make sure that, we are able to protect the client's hair. And if there is any chance of any kind of color fadage, we will also be able to avoid that. So we will make sections and we will apply acai oil. You can see in the video for acai oil application, I have divided the hair into 4 sections, and I have not taken extremely thick sections of hair. I have taken about 2 inches of sections, and I have applied 2 to 3 drops of acai oil on each section. So a lot of times what happens is people just take acai oil and just apply it on the entire hair. We don't work like that, because it's very important to make sure that you have applied acai oil on each and every section. Also, because acai oil we are using in this situation where the hair is extremely sensitized, we are also using it to make sure that we are able to balance the pH of the hair. We're not over processing it. Okay, so a little bit of acai oil goes onto the hair section by section, and then we go on to our next step, which is applying the product. So now we will also show you a video of how the application of BTX happens. With my model's hair, I have not taken anything more than 25 to 30 ml of product, because that much product is enough. Especially the good thing about this entire procedure is that this entire procedure is perfect for clients who are also sensitive to smoke. So we are going to make sure that, we are going to apply just as much product as is required. because too much product and unnecessary use of product A will lead to wastage of product. Second, it will also lead to undesired and unwanted smoke. You don't need that much product, right? So about 25 to 30 ml is what we start with. uh, so once we have finished applying the acai oil, um, we can move to the next video, which is the next clip, which is for the application of BTX. So with the application of BTX, like I said, we have taken about 25 to 30 ml of the product. And again, the hair is divided into 4 sections, and we have started the product application from the nape area. And yeah, that's me still applying the acai oil. Make sure that you apply it nicely, because what happens is the acai oil actually works like an insurance company. It will actually make sure that wherever the hair is too dry and too damaged, it will protect the hair. Also, because you're going to blow dry the hair, you're going to iron the hair, right? So it's important that you prepare the hair for the treatment. And when we are talking about ironing and blow drying, we're talking about some heavy duty ironing. We'll actually be ironing each and every section 15 times, 14 to 15 times, right? So it's very important that we protect the hair, right? So the next step, as I was mentioning, is the application of hair BTX. That's what the bottle looks like. We've taken about 30 ml of it. Now, in this product, we do not have to add anything. Okay, we have already applied the oil to the hair, the acai oil. Now we will take sections and we will apply the hair BTX treatment. And if you see, I'm not working with very thick sections. I've taken about 1.5 inch section, also because my model has slightly finer hair. If my model had thicker hair, very resistant hair, then maybe I would have worked with a thinner section. But in this case, I'm working with just about an inch and a half thick section. After I've applied the product into the hair using the dab technique, I'm going to do a thumb lock, right? So I'm going to do a thumb lock and pull my tail comb so that I'm able to spread the product very well with the help of the tail comb. And I think that is a much better way of spreading the product into the hair than just emulsifying it with your fingers. So first you spread out the product, comb the product into the hair thoroughly, spread it out nicely, and then you use your fingers and emulsify the product. Okay. So both of these steps are important. If you've just applied the product, dab, and then you start emulsifying it with your fingers, the application may not be very even. That's the reason why a few strokes of combing is required, at least 4 to 5 times. You comb the product into the hair and then you emulsify it with your fingers. That way the product penetration is much better and the application is evenly done as well. Okay. So this step ideally with hair BTX does not take anything more than 10 to 15 minutes, of course, depending on the thickness of the hair. In this case, it took me about 10 minutes to complete the application because as you see, the hair was not very long and the hair was not very thick as well. Okay. So once you are done with the application, we will cling wrap the hair as well. And make sure that when you're applying the product, you apply it at least half an inch away from the scalp. Yes, I know I have mentioned at the start that this product can also be used on the scalp for dandruff and hair fall and flakiness. But when you are doing that treatment for the scalp, we are only treating the scalp and we are keeping the product on the scalp only for 15 to 20 minutes. In this situation where you're treating the hair, your processing time can be anything between 30 to 45 minutes. So it can be as high as 45 minutes and as low as 20 minutes, right? That's the reason why we do not treat the scalp and the hair with the product at the same time. These have to be done in 2 separate treatments. So right now we're only dealing with the hair and we're only going to be defrizzing the hair. We're not working on the scalp, so we will not apply the product on the scalp. I'm emphasizing on this so that you have this point very clear that you cannot use the product at the same time for the scalp and the hair. Okay. So after you have cling wrapped the hair, you keep the product into the hair for about 20 minutes with this client. If her hair was not sensitized and just chemically treated, I would have kept the product in her hair for 30 minutes. And if it was virgin hair, of course, I would have kept it for 45 minutes, which is the maximum, so that the hair can, get treated with the product really nicely. So after the application is done, after the cling wrapping is done and the processing time is done, I have rinsed the client's hair. When I've rinsed her hair, I've rinsed her hair with lukewarm water for at least 5 to 10 minutes, making sure that all the excess product is rinsed out. Then I've again taken her back to the chair. I have divided her wet hair into 4 sections. I have not blast dried her hair. Okay. I've divided her hair, her wet hair, into 4 cross sections. And then I have started paddle brushing the hair, basically first to detangle the hair. And then with a medium heat and full blast, I'm going to now paddle brush her, blow dry her hair. Now this time I'm blow drying the hair with while the hair is still wet, and you might still find a little bit of product in her hair because we have only rinsed it with lukewarm water. We've not shampooed the hair. But if you see in the video, there is no smoke at all. So which is why we say that this is perfect for those clients who are also sensitive to smoke, or even for stylists who do not want to, work in an environment where it gets too smoky, especially in the current scenario. We want our services to be delivered with utmost safety as well, right? So if you notice, the entire blow dry is done without any kind of discomfort to the stylist or to the client. And there is no smoke, and that's only because we have rinsed out the product. And the product is so good that even though it is rinsed out, it is still able to give you very good results. Okay. So I repeat myself, when you're blow drying the hair with the help of paddle brush, you have to make sure that the heat is on medium and the blast can be on full. Okay. So moving on to the next step. After I have blow dried the hair, my next step is to iron the hair. Okay. So when we talk about ironing the hair, a lot of times what happens is a lot of people prefer to iron the hair on very high heat, thinking that ironing the hair on such high heat is going to give them amazing results. Unfortunately, it does not work like that with cysteine keratin treatments. You have to make sure that you only use the right amount of heat, because after the client has washed her hair, she will not feel like her hair has become hydrated. She might get a very haystack-like hair which feels straight, but it will not feel soft or shiny. It will not have that natural feel, right? So it's very important, guys, that whenever you're using cysteine keratin products, make sure that you give it just the right amount of heat, because you will end up giving the client, hair that is more dehydrated than when she walked in with you for the first time, right? So when you're ironing the hair in my model's case, because she had sensitized hair, I had to make sure that my ironing temperature was not more than 170 degrees. So if it is virgin hair, you can set your iron temperatures anything between 210 to 230, which is the maximum. So you have to check how the hair feels. If it's, if your hair is going too dry, that means you're obviously, on very high heat. So lower the heat. The whole idea is you have to make sure that when you're ironing the hair, you see that shine in the hair. It should give you a nice, healthy shine. If it is going mattish, that means you have used the iron on a very high heat. So lower the heat, come to a heat, where you are able to run the iron through the hair comfortably without pulling the hair because of dryness. At the same time, it should not be too low, otherwise you will not be able to glide your iron through the hair. And even you as stylists know that, when the iron temperature is right, ironing the hair is a lot more, it's a lot easier as well, right? So coming back to the ironing temperatures, if it is virgin hair, we set our iron temperatures anything between 210 to 230 degrees. If it is chemically treated hair, okay, chemically treated but not damaged, you set the iron temperature anything between 180 to 210. If it is chemically sensitized hair, like my client's hair was, I have ironed her hair with 170 degrees temperature. When I had kept it low, I was not able to glide my iron. So I had to adjust the temperature to what suits her hair the best. And each section has to be at least, a quarter of an inch. Again, if the client has very thick and resistant hair, you can take very thin sections as well. So you have to take that call depending on your client's hair texture, how thick is the hair, how resistant it is, and then you will be able to deliver the right kind of result. And just make sure that when you're ironing the hair, you're doing a minimum of 12 to 14 passes. Okay. So anything less than 12 is again not going to help you seal the product into the hair. Anything more than 14 is going to make the hair over dry. And we don't want to dry out the hair. The purpose of this treatment is to make sure that they have natural looking hydrated hair, which is, which does not have any frizz, so that they can appreciate the volume of the hair and that they can appreciate their curls and waves. So the next day, what happens is when the client comes back to the salon, usually we have to blow dry our hair. We have to make sure that the client comes back to the salon the next day for a wash, right? Here, your service will end on day one itself. You do not have to ask your client to come to the salon the second day. She can go home with her hair looking, with her hair which is going to look natural. Her hair will not look sticky. Her hair will not feel gunky. She will be able to run her hands through her hair. And very importantly, she does not have the inconvenience of coming to the salon the second day in order for, her hair wash. She can wash her hair at home. She can wash her hair at home using her Reviver shampoo conditioner. Or you can also introduce her to a new range, which is called Marula oil range, wherein we again have the shampoo, we have the treatment and the conditioner. So you can recommend, Marula oil range as well. So as long as your client is using either the Reviver range or the Marula range, you can inform the client that the treatment will last her for at least 30 to 35 washes. And she will be able to enjoy her hair and, a full volume blow dry or an out curl blow dry without having to worry about it, just going flat too early.
Hey, Doreen, thank you so much for taking us through that treatment. It looks like it's a must-have for this season and the best way to control your frizz. Which is the part that I like the most?
Tell me about it.
It's about not coming back the next day. I'll tell you honestly,
absolutely.
This is the only reason I have never done a cysteine treatment or any keratin treatment, because I don't want to go back to the salon for, consecutive sittings. So getting it done at one go is going to be a real lifesaver for people like me, who can now try it. Definitely. I have a few questions for you. So shall I ask them?
Yeah.
So how important is consultation for this treatment? Because the kind of hair type that the client has will, decide upon the finer details of the treatment. So tell us more about the consultation part.
See, consultation is something which is important for any service, right? So
Right.
In this service, the most important thing is you have to know what is the result that your client is looking for. A lot of times clients hesitate to get a cysteine keratin treatment because they don't want their hair to go flat, because they don't want their hair to go straight, right?
Yeah.
This is specifically for a client like me who already has very fine hair and who has a little bit of waves, and that is like the saving grace because it gives me volume, right?
Yeah.
So this is specifically for those clients who say, I would love to do a cysteine treatment, or I would love to treat the damage and the dryness in my hair, but cysteine se mere baal bahut dry hote hain. So this is specifically for that client who says, I want to repair my hair, but I do not want to compromise on the curls. I do not want to compromise on my waves or my volume.
Yeah.
And also there are a lot of clients who do not want any kind of, color change. So sometimes what happens with certain cysteine and keratin treatments, the color can also fade. In this treatment, if you see that, if you look at my model's hair, she came in with like such blonde and green hair. The color did not change. That's also because we have rinsed out the product, we've applied a sty oil and protected. So look for these keywords. I do not want to compromise on my curls. I do not want to get rid of my waves. I do not want to compromise on my volume. And the most important, I do not want my color to change. I just want my hair to look natural and just defrizz it for me.
Right. Are there any contraindications to the state of the hair that can, stop you from taking this treatment? Like the client you showed us had a sensitized scalp and already chemically treated hair. Is there any other indication that should stop you from doing this treatment? This would be especially for hairdressers. They should know about this.
Exactly. So scalp concern is not a problem at all, because this is a product that we have also used with, people who have scalp conditions like severe dandruff, oiliness, greasiness, hair fall. So when you're using this product, you're anyways applying it half an inch away from the scalp. Secondly, it is a product that is also used for scalp concerns. So that is one assurance mainly for the clients and for the stylist. Sometimes as stylist now you feel guilty. Should I suggest this treatment to the client because she already has so much of oily scalp, or she already has so much of dandruff? Can I suggest this treatment? Because of the unique ingredients, you can be rest assured that you are not suggesting anything wrong to the client. Secondly, it is a treatment that will anyways help the client also deal with hair breakage. So I don't see any situation wherein you will not recommend the service, also because it is smokeless. And when clients have issues with keratin sustain treatments, they'll have issue with either the smoke or they will have issue with the formaldehyde. Because this is formaldehyde free, it is the safest treatment to do. And it's now fatafat ho jata hai, like in 2.5, 3 hours, you're out of the salon. So, it is perfect for anyone.
Right. And when you say anyone, that includes pregnant women and lactating mothers?
Absolutely, because it is formaldehyde free. So, of course, that is one big yes. Secondly, because it is smokeless. Again, there is nothing stopping you.
Right.
So
how long
your client can say, I'm sorry to cut you, as long as your client is comfortable in the chair for 2.5, 3 hours, you can go ahead with the service, because it has no harsh chemicals, and like I mentioned, it does not even have a bad odor. In fact, the odor, the product is absolutely fine. You will not even smell the product and say, gee, I'm sensitive to this. So we have tried it on people who are sensitive to smell. We've tried it on people who have sensitive scalp, and we're really happy with the results.
Right. And you mentioned that the results last up to 30 to 35 washes. Yeah. So after that, how many times can this treatment be repeated?
So you can repeat the service. So for example, if I am someone who's been on a vacation and say in less than 35 washes, the treatment has worn off because of the hard water or because of the swimming pool or anything like that. Or maybe I cheated on my product. I did not use a sulfate-free shampoo. I did not use the right product. And I have, the product has kind of got washed out of my hair in like say about 25 washes. It is absolutely fine to go back and get the treatment done again. The restrictions come in when the product is harsh. Restrictions come in when the product has harmful chemicals, or the restrictions come in when the product is very, very expensive. Then you have to think twice about it. When you're talking about hair BTX, you're talking about affordability, you're talking about convenience, and you're talking about natural ingredients. So for some clients who feel that nahi yaar, mere baal mein 35 washes to rehta hi nahi hai product, because I live in an area wherein the water is hard, it's absolutely fine. You can go back and you can get your service done in less than 35 washes. That's also fine. And the 35 washes is something, as I would explain to my clients, is these are just treat them as 30 to 35 tickets. It's up to you. If you use these tickets within 1 month, you will obviously want to go and get your treatment done like the next month itself.
Yes.
If you make these tickets last for like say 3 months, you can go back to the salon and get your hair treated with BTX after 3 months. And the most important thing is when you say this, giving an example of tickets, you're also emphasizing on the importance of every hair wash. And with that, you're emphasizing on the importance of the right kind of sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. And the House of the Fabulous has a lot of, options to choose from. You have Reviver, you have Marula oil, which is the newest one to look out for. Marula oil is also amazing. And again, there are clients who might, have scalp conditions or who are prone to dandruff very easily. In that case, you can also recommend them our anti-dandruff range, which is again sulfate free. So a lot of times
Right.
what happens is there is a lack of awareness. People don't think कि sulfate free में भी आपको anti dandruff मिल सकता है, right? So always
Right.
speak to your hairdressers. They will suggest you, a shampoo conditioner for your scalp, which is also sulfate free and it is compatible with your hair treatment.
Right. And what about the other styling products? Is it safe to use any kind of mousses and gels on your hair or hairsprays?
Absolutely, you can. That's the whole idea of Hair BTX. We want our clients to go back and get their hairstyle. We want them to be able to enjoy their out curl, blow dries, and their tongs and ironing, which is not really possible with most other, keratin treatments because it just makes
Yes.
your hair too silky and flat. So with this, yes, you can use your styling products. That's not a problem. As long as your styling products are from a professional brand or are of a good quality, are not too drying out, Some styling products
Yeah.
can contain too much of alcohol, which can dry out your hair unnecessarily. So as long as you're using styling products that are professionally designed to, also keep your hair hydrated, it's absolutely fine.
Right. Speaking of other treatments that leave your hair too silky or too flat, another concern that people have with traditional services is the regrowth part, where the rest of your hair is focused straight or straight, but the regrowth is not. So what happens in case of Hair BTX?
It's really a great question because that is also something that also kind of becomes a roadblock for some clients because they don't
Exactly.
want this area.
Yes.
They don't want their hair, they don't want to be in a situation wherein they're committed to doing a treatment after every few months because of the regrowth. Luckily,
Yeah.
like I mentioned, this is not a hair relaxer and this is not like a typical keratin treatment. So you do not have to deal with any kind of regrowth because your hair will just beautifully blend in. Also, because it's not going to change your hair structure, it's not going to change your curl structure. It will only reduce
Yeah.
your curl, say by about 20%. And as and when you are reaching the end of your 35 washes, your hair, it will all just blend in. You will not have a carrot top.
Right. Finally, what is the approximate service price of this treatment? I know it will differ from salon to salon, but what would be the approximate bracket for this service?
So it again depends on how much product is used, how long and thick the hair is. So you can look at a ticket size of anywhere between, at least 5,500 and around.
Okay.
I'm obviously saying it on the higher side because, of course,
Yes.
there will be, stylists who work at salons which are slightly higher priced as compared to others. So yeah, you
Right.
can look at a ticket pricing anywhere around 5,000 and above.
Great. Doreen, thank you so much for giving us out so many details about this service. I'm sure the viewers are benefiting from this talk. Any parting advice that you would like to tell our hairdressers out there?
Just be safe, enjoy yourself, and yes, I'm sure it must be great to get back to work. And do try out Hair BTX. It is definitely something that you will enjoy. It will give you a break from the typical pristine keratin treatments that we have all been doing for almost 10 years now. So this is a breath of fresh air when it comes to treatments right now.
Right. Thank you so much, Doreen, for coming on this platform for us. And you take care and have a great day
Thank you
ahead.
for having me here. Okay, bye-bye.